Hi, I'm a gamer. Tough games are kinda my thing. I don't just play them, I beat them. When talking about difficult games, you might hear about games like Trap Adventure 2, the world's hardest game, and some others. But honestly, I don't really like those games. Most of them are just about reflexes. You die a bunch of times, memorize the traps, and eventually you push through. After memorizing all of them, you can challenge yourself by speed running the game, like in the video. It's pretty boring. That's not really the kind of challenge I was looking for. Then I started remembering the old school puzzle games I used to play, stuff like Sudoku, Minesweeper. Those were part of my childhood, back on those old phones. That's the kind of difficulty I actually miss. But now I'm an adult and a programmer, so I decided to spend 2 months making my own game, something really difficult. But here's the catch. I had no idea how to use Unity to make a game. I've never made a game before, and never used this either. I'm an app developer, not a game developer. So I looked up some courses, and I thought I would have to watch some lectures and learn it within 2 weeks. That doesn't sound very good, does it? After some serious research, I learned that I can actually make a 2D game with Kotlin and Canvas, so why not start there? First step, a small project to start with. And of course, the game that everyone knows and played for a while because of its difficulty, Flappy Bird. Now it's 2025, coding like this is much faster. Just give it to AI, then wait a little time and copy the code, then copy it into your code, delete some extra lines of code, then press run. Well, 5 minutes code, 5 hours fix.
Say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
A few moments later.
Okay, I fixed the error code. Now to the design part. For Flappy Bird, I drew a bird's nest. And a bird.
I'm a bird.
However, it seemed a bit big, so I drew a smaller bird. Okay, I fixed the code, optimized it, and added some design. Now let's test it and see if it works. Great, I've got some experience with this project. Back to the main project. According to AI, humans can really only focus on one complicated task at a time. Based on that, I came up with the following idea. The idea is as follows. First, I created a picture, added a star on it, and called it the star image. The gameplay has 2 steps. Remember the star image. Read the question carefully, and pick the correct image from the options below. To play, the player starts by picking one of 3 images the game gives. Then, when the level begins, they have to read the question, pick the right image below, and remember the star image for the next round. Yeah, that sounds a little silly. Honestly, I don't know how I came up with this logic, but I'll have to try it to see if it works. So I started a new project and named it Brain Game. Then came the coding, the logo, the different images to play with. And yeah, I just summarized a whole month of coding in 1 minute, but eventually it was done. So the basics of the game are done, but something is still missing. If you don't know, there is a gamer who created a game with super fast difficulty increase. As a fan of Donnie, I'm still waiting for the release of Carlson, and I know what my game is missing. So, of course, new modes. I added 3 new modes: Classic, Zen, Insane. Random questions in each mode. I added for basic question types. Timer for each answer. The initial time will be 5 seconds for Classic mode and 3 seconds for Insane mode. Of course, the time will decrease as the score increases. Limited lives. Classic is 5 lives, Zen is 10, and Insane is 3 lives. To make it more interesting, I created more types of images, and of course, the difficulty increased because the images are almost the same. That makes the challenge more difficult. So I'm done. There is the logo, the game sound, the main screen. To start playing, the player selects the game mode first, then selects the image type, then selects the attached image and starts playing. But something unexpected happened. After completing this game, when it was time to test, a problem occurred. I couldn't play it. I played for more than 30 minutes but still couldn't get more than 50 points. Why? I'm pretty sure it's because my game is too hard and not because I'm stupid. There has never been a developer in history who couldn't play their own game. Anyway, if you're curious, you can try it on your phone, it's completely free. I also added an option to watch ads for extra lives. If you're not good, you can watch them. Or, if you're a pro gamer, just turn off Wi-Fi and play without ads. Yeah, I said it. And of course, I'm already designing a new hard mode, but I'll only release it once the app hits 1,000 users because honestly, I think this version is already difficult enough for most people. And that's the whole story. I made a game, but I can't even beat it. Hit like if you enjoyed this, dislike if you didn't. Subscribe for more videos, and leave your suggestions down in the comments so I can make the game even better.